Guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back to the channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. We're back again for another unbox. This time around, we're diving back into my tech bag. We got something pretty cool, something pretty awesome to unbox for you guys today. We have the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yeah, that's right. I am jumping ship from Android, and we're jumping over to iPhone. Now, I like to do this every so many years. Being that I work in tech support, I like to stay up to date on the latest Android, Apple software, so I can help my customers. Like if I'm helping them set up their emails or trying to install an app or how to maneuver the app store for the company that I work for. So I like to kind of stay up to date. So what's the best way to do that? Using this technology every single day. I've been on the S21 Ultra, the Samsung S21 Ultra for the past couple of years. And I decided I wanted to jump over to iPhone. I kind of miss some of the things that iPhone has to offer. Some of the convenience with the ecosystem that they have. You know, like pulling my music directly from iTunes, having iCloud. Some stuff with Android, there are comparisons to it, but I found some of the stuff glitchy. Plus, there is a ton of bloatware in Samsung. We all know it. Some of my battery issues have been kind of popping up, and I use my phone all day long. I use it for videos, for pictures, staying connected with all those various social medias. So I was like, well, what should I get? And I'm seeing some of the I don't want to say the gimmicks, but I mean, we see all these people, all these content creators who they make these amazing videos, and they're doing it on the iPhone, not really so much on the Android. Now, if you're an everyday user, Android probably is your bag, especially Samsung. They have great cameras. I've been taking some great videos, and there are some features I'm definitely going to miss, but I'm going to be covering that in future videos, like the cameras. There's a feature on the Samsung S21 Ultra called Director's View, where you can record what's in front of you, but you can still be recording yourself at the same time. It's great for doing vlog videos, but there's been some hit and misses with that phone, that some things that just kind of push me in the wrong direction. And the thing is, with technology, it's great to change it up every couple of years. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to dive into the iPhone. Now, this is not sponsored in any shape or form, guys. This is me trading in my old S21 Ultra. It's right in front here. I'm trading the S21 Ultra in. Now, I did have a bit of excuse me. I did have a bit of a bad experience trying to do some upgrading with my current carrier. We sorted that through. Now, because of the cost, and that's the big thing with these phones, the cost kills us. Fortunately, there was a trade-in promotion where I could trade in my S21 Ultra and get $1,000 off towards the iPhone. Now, the way that works out is the fair market trade-in value for my phone as it stands by itself is $370. I know that's not much for a two-year-old Samsung, but it is what it is. And then the rest, so I get that applied to my account immediately, and then the balance of that $1,000 gets divvied up along my payments. So I'm only going to be paying about $19 something a month for this phone. Now, I only went for the 256 gig storage. I wanted the 512, but they wanted you to drop a whole three Benjamins down just for the deposit, and then the tax on top of it. It's a bit much. It can get a little costly. Unless you're rolling in the dough, it can get a little costly. So I compromised. I went for the 256 gig storage, and I'm going to try and offset that with iCloud. So you get basic iCloud storage, but you can pay a little bit extra and get some extra storage. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to devote my photos to iCloud and then just keep my videos on here. And then as soon as I do my videos, I'm going to have to upload them so I can keep plenty of storage space. So guys, enough of the talk. What do you say we get right on into this, right? Okay, guys, so here we are. We are ready to do the unbox. Now, one thing that I really hate, and this isn't just on Apple, it's on everywhere, they don't include any kind of a charging brick anymore. Okay? No charging brick. They just give you your phone, your charging lightning cord, some obligatory, trolling stickers, and that's what we basically get. Now, I did cover up my information, so you can't see that right here. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I ordered this. This actually came from T-Mobile. They didn't have the phones in stock, unfortunately, at the stores. So my option was either trade in my phone and wait about a month for it to come in, or I was able to do what they call like a delayed trade-in. So I did the deposit, which was $99 plus the tax and shipping, or so it worked out about $205, $208. And then I'm going to be turning in my phone immediately after I do this video. Yep. So we got that going on. And right now I am recording this one last video on the S21 Ultra right here. So let's go ahead. As you guys can see, this is still sealed. This just came in today. So we're going to cut right on into this. Actually, there's a little peel sticker here, so we'll do that. There we go. And one down here. There we go. I mean, I probably could have cut through it if I wanted to, but where's the fun in that? There we go. So, little thing in the box, they give us this little bump right here for packing, which, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. I guess it's the thing. This is the black that they did this year. One thing I am disappointed in is the colors this year, guys. The colors, well, they're kind of trash. Okay, so I pulled up T-Mobile's website because, well, that's who my carrier is. So looking at some of the colors that they had this year, let's take a look at what they have, okay? No, I don't want to talk to anyone right now. So they got what they call their silver, which is like a white background kind of with just a silver frame. They got their gold, which is kind of like a yellowish rose goldy kind of this blah. Now, the purple, I'm just not crazy about it, but I'm not a big purple person, for one. Two, it seems like you can see the colors really pop in certain lights, certain angles. And then you have the space black, which is what we got today, okay? Now, let's take a look. Let's compare this with previous years. Let's take a look at the iPhone 13. Okay? Let's take a look at some of the colors that they had. They had pink. They had starlight. They had blue, and this blue pops really nice. And if they would have had blue, I would have jumped on it. This red, this kind of hot rod red we got going on. Midnight, which is more of a deeper black. And we also had this green. Even the green, I think I would have been between blue or green, I probably would have jumped. Okay? I mean, they offered up those colors. Now, for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, again, we have pretty much a bit of the same here. There's the Alpine green. Graphite, as they called it. So it seems like they're doing different colors for different ones. I mean, Apple, that kind of sucks. Why not offer all the colors? And this year, it just seems like the colors were dismal. Odds are they're probably going to introduce more colors later on in the year or later on next year in early 2023. Who knows? Maybe in spring or something. But that's just kind of a trash move, if you ask me. You know, it is what it is, I guess, you know? So, yeah, it is disappointing, but hey, that's Apple for you. Like I said, that's Apple for you. Now, nothing against Apple itself. It's just that some of their design choices are a little bit lacking. Like the colors. I mean, you know we like vibrant colors. Why not give us more vibrant colors? I mean, we just came out of a pandemic. I mean, give us, you know, we've been kind of... We don't want dull colors. We want something a little bit vibrant, something a little bit fun, you know. But unfortunately, I'm going to be covering it up in a case regardless because I want to keep this perfectly protected. But let's take a look here. We get a nice little finish for the Apple right there. Perfect, almost mirror-like reflectiveness. We get the 3 cameras, and these are some meaty bumps. I mean, this is definitely these are some bumps right here, man. They really pronounce each other. And of course, we got a nice bright flashlight here. Now, the cameras are supposed to be a major upgrade from previous years. It looks very cool, but also you probably want to be very protective of them as well. So there's that. Now, I do have some cases and some screen protectors that are already acquired that I'm going to be applying to the phone. But we're going to do that in a separate video, guys. But let's take a look here. We get our silent button right here. And by the way, the sides, oh, it's going to be Fingerprint City right here, guys. It's going to be Fingerprint City unless you're going to be, wiping it down. You got your microfiber cloth to keep it nice and clean. Unless you're going to be doing that all the time, I would definitely consider getting a case. You can always get yourself a clear case for this, And I will say this feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty natural in my hand. Now, I have larger hands, guys. So, I was rocking the S21 Ultra. I'm someone that likes to have a larger screen, and I think this is pretty comfortable. Now, of course, you get your plus and minus, your volume rockers right here, and your silent on and off, and of course, your power button off to the side. Of course, we got our basic lightning charging port. Will they ever go USB? Who the hell knows? But we get some nice speaker grills right here. So let's get right on into this, guys. There we go. Look, that's just... They do have some of the best displays around. But not even turning it on. This, you can reflect everything off of here. Perfect mirror, guys. Perfect mirror. One thing I will say about this, the buttons, they feel natural right here. Okay. Got my 2 fingers right here in the volume rockers. The silent, got the power button here. This feels pretty natural. I will say this. One thing I'm probably going to miss is my fingerprint sensor. I'm definitely going to miss that. But with Face ID or a pin unlock, that's definitely going to make up for it. The feel of this, just the feel of the back, everything feels nice and smooth. Everything feels pristine. Now, if you're rocking a phone like this, I see people rocking this naked all the time. I'm not going to do that. I have a good case that we're going to be using, but let's start this bad boy up, guys. What do you say? Okay. There we go. We got a little bit of juice. There we go at Jump Street. We got some juice. Okay, so we're just waiting for it to finish loading up. All the different languages, of course. And take a look at the battery. It's just about practically full strength almost. Okay, so we're going to hit English, United States, set up manually, which is what I'm going to do. It's already picking up my Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go ahead and connect to my Wi-Fi. I'm not sharing you my Wi-Fi, guys. Not that you'd be able to connect to it, because you got to find me first. Here we go. Signing. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. So, guys, we're going to do the activation process. There's an eSIM procedure here. We're going to talk about that in just a few moments, okay? Okay, so, word of warning. Setting up the eSIM yourself is going to be a pain in the ass, okay? Now, they sent me an email back on the 16th of October. Today is the 18th. That's only 2.5 days later, right? Well, I tried to scan the QR code that they include in the email, because there's a link in the email to the website with a QR code that's supposed to allow me to set up my eSIM. That did not work. It actually told me that the cellular network or cellular plan cannot be added at this time. The QR code has basically expired. So I called T-Mobile's customer service. Just like with any customer service, you give your credentials, you give all your information, you get to a live agent, you have to repeat the same stuff all over again. The agent was less than hospitable, and she was also not well versed. She even admitted that she is not familiar with iPhones, so she will need to look up the information on her own. You work for a cell phone company. You should be versed in basic information, especially if it's a new product. You should be trained on that before the rollout. That's just poor training on their part. I've had a lot of issues with T-Mobile, but I will say this: their sales support, their actual sales agents, have been more helpful than the technical support teams have been. But we have it activated. Now I already set up Face ID, which I'm glad to say works. Works even with my glasses on, so I love that. So there we go. We got it active. We have our signal. We have Wi-Fi. It's 11:03 at night, and the SIM card is activated within minutes. Now, they did say it could activate within minutes or up to 2 hours. So there is that. So now we have our iPhone 14. Now, I will say this. I put this side by side with the S21 Ultra. S21 Ultra is just slightly, it's just a squidge, a little bit longer, but this actually has a little bit more width to it. So I like that. Giggity. So for the most part, aside from the eSIM portion, it's a pretty painless process switching over. Now, I am not switching over my data. You can switch over your data from PC over to this or from Android over to this phone, but I want a brand new fresh install. I want to keep it nice and fresh. And of course, it tells me good news. The SIM change you requested for your phone number, yada, is complete. Your SIM is activated and allows you access to T-Mobile's network. But I will say this, guys. I asked a few questions with T-Mobile support before we ended the call. In the event you ever have to factory reset your iPhone, she said that also the eSIM gets reset. Okay, so if you're going to have an iPhone, if you factory reset it, give yourself if you have to do a factory reset, plan enough time, or go to your local carrier store so that if you're going to do a reset, they can activate the eSIM right then and there, or make sure you have the correct information or you're on the line with your carrier support so that after you do your factory reset, they can also activate your eSIM. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself without any connection for however long until you do get the eSIM activated. So, little word of warning right there, guys. But yeah, we're gonna do a deep dive into this, but this is just a quick unbox. Obviously, it's going to take me a couple days to. Obviously, I'm going to have to set up all my apps, log in everything, get everything also set up, and do some testing with the camera on here. Now, it does have the always-on display. I'm probably going to turn that off because I'm crazy when it comes to battery usage. I like to save as much power as I possibly can, but I do have a tendency to always be on apps and on social media. Now, they got this dynamic island. Okay, this is Dave's Dimension. We don't work with islands. You know what we work with? This is the dynamic dimension. That's what I'm calling this from this point on. The dynamic dimension. We're not working with islands here. Now, of course, I'm going to have to download Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. It's been quite a few, maybe 4 or 5 years since I had an iPhone. So, yeah, let's rock it out. I'm going to have to go through a lot of settings, type in all my information, get all that good stuff set up. But guys, now one thing I noticed is their lightning cable is USB Type-C. So I'd have to get a USB Type-C charger brick to plug that into, and then the lightning cord into the phone itself. However, your boy has already purchased some USB lightning cords already from Amazon. I'm going to be doing a separate video on some basics that if you get a new phone that you want to start off with. That video is going to be coming very soon. So I got this on Amazon and also my other items. We got a nice durable cell phone case by Spigen. That's going to be in a separate video all onto itself. And of course, if you're going to have a case, you might as well protect the front. We got a screen protector also by Spigen. So I got these accessories right here, so I'll be good to go. You might be saying, hey, Dave, why do you need 3 charging cords? One for work, one for my work desk or for my computer desk here, and then one for the bed so I can charge it overnight. So You gotta stay charged up. And these are nice 6-foot cords, so these are nice and long, giggity. So yeah, I always get these braided cords because I have cats. So if they want to chew on cords, this is going to prevent them from getting into the electrical wiring and frying themselves. So there we go. Very inexpensive. And like I said, I got a video coming up soon. You guys will be able to check out the video, and I'll have links to everything I have right here. So yeah, iPhone 14 Pro Max. We'll just see how pro it is. I do have up to 2 weeks. If I don't care for it, I can actually return this to T-Mobile, maybe for something else, but we'll see what happens. Fingerprint magnet everywhere, guys. Even already on the back, there's a little smudge. You can kind of see the smudge right there. So carry yourself a microfiber cloth. But the case I have is actually designed to cover the cameras to protect them. So there we go. So yeah, there you go. iPhone. I'm going to have to get used to Apple again. It's been a long minute. I mean, I have my iPad, of course. I've had that but this is a few years back. But yeah, that's all we got. Just that lightning cord with the USB Type-C connection. We got your trolling stickers and papers. And the phone. That's it. Not much of an unbox, I know. But we're going to check it out. I mean, like I said, it's pretty good size in my hand right here. It doesn't seem too small. The Face ID works amazing. I can just slide up. Bam, it takes it, even with my glasses. So, and everything is already like, do I want to use the location data? There we go. It's showing that in Grand Island, it's 39 degrees right now. And it is 11:09 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here. I'm going to have to relearn all the emojis, the message apps, everything on here. Set up my wallets, all that good stuff. So we're good wherever we go. Of course, don't forget, when you get an iPhone, you get like 1 year of Apple TV for free. So I got 1 year of Apple TV for free on this. I'm sure Mrs. Dimension will appreciate that. More shows for her to watch and binge. But yeah, just a quick unbox of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. We're going to be doing an up-to-date video. I actually have a slew of videos planned. I want to do some camera comparisons, just how much improvement do we have on here? Because we're going from a 12 to a 48 megapixel camera on here, or 45, I think it is. Maybe it is 48. I got to double check that. There's a lot to do on here. I like, some people don't like the weight of the phone. I think this feels pretty good. It could be a little heavier in my hand, to be honest, but I like the weight to it. I like the feel. It's very natural. Now, the iPhones I've had in the past were more of a curved, more of a smoothed overall, kind of like how I think the last one I had was the iPhone 8 or iPhone 7. Told you, it's been a minute, so it's back to the box style, which was last year's version. But hey, let's go to it. Now, if you guys have any questions or concerns, like I said, I literally just got the phone. We literally just unboxed it. Now, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or maybe some suggestions for yours truly, hit me up in the comment section below, or you can even message me. Right, my socials, they're right there. Dave's Dimension, Dave's_Dimension on Instagram. And of course, you can always email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. Like I said, we have a lot more coming through the pipeline. We got the accessories. We're going to be doing that very soon. And also, I'm going to do some real world testing. Now, there's tons of people out there. Tons of people doing reviews on these phones. They're all they're throwing the tech specs at you. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to do some filming outside, daytime and nighttime. We're going to try and do some action video because there's a stabilization on the camera. Excited to check that out. And we got a lot of fun coming through the pipeline, guys. So guys, if you like this video, give me that thumbs up. If you didn't, give me that thumbs down. Like I said, very quick unbox, very quick setup. The Face ID, I love how fast Face ID is picking me up, even with my glasses on. And I set up the Face ID without the glasses. So it's great that it picks up on that. But guys, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I say it every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm going to catch you on the flip side. Take care.